a really quick tutorial on how to do the basic jab. Now, let's begin at the beginning. This is the most important part, safety, obviously. Thumbs are outside of the hand. Tuck your thumbs to the outside of your hand. They will go here by the side in a boxing glove. If you're going to punch someone without a glove, you'd have your thumb under here, but have it here as if you're going to have it in a boxing glove. Next thing, punching with all four knuckles, keep your wrist flat. What we don't want is we don't want this or this, because that's where the injury is going to occur. When you punch, you're punching with all four knuckles. These are going to contact, and the skeletal system here is going to bear the force of the blow. These ones will contact, but they're not load bearing as such. So it's going to go like this along there, so keep that nice and straight. Get into your stance. You'll notice I'm doing this from a southpaw stance to start with, so if you're orthodox, you can copy me. If you are southpaw, I'm going to do it the other way for you in a couple of minutes. Thumbs outside the hand, wrists are flat, bring your hands to your guard like this. Shrug your shoulders like this. Don't raise your hands like this, there, too much of a gap. Shrug the shoulders, comes up to there. Some terminology, lead hand, backhand, lead foot, back foot. From there, with your lead hand, stick out the jab and punch at your own chin in the mirror, just there. That's what you should see. Your mouth should disappear and you should be able to see your nose and your eyes above it. This hand remains here to defend yourself like this. From there to there. As you turn far enough that this shoulder disappears entirely. From there to there. Practice that with me. You should not be able to see the elbow flaring out or coming out to the side. And for this reason, we start from this position, not from this position. Why do we do that? Well, from here, the arm is going to turn biomechanically 90 degrees only. Watch my elbow. You can't see it. There. If I start from here and I get to there, the elbow has to go out. It's a hinge joint. It can't rotate far enough. So what happens is you'll see the elbow come out. You can see my jab, you can detect my jab, and you can avoid my jab. A good jab, should be felt but never seen. From this point here, there, like that, there. Now, that is from the front view. From the side view, have a look at this. Watch this shoulder at the same time. There, like that. Keep a slight bend in your elbow so you don't lock it out and hurt it, especially if you're a beginner. Go to 95% of your reach, just there, like that. So there we have it. That's the jab for you guys that are orthodox. If you're southpaw, copy this with me. Thumb outside the hand, wrist is flat, just there, like that, there. There is the jab from the other point of view. Notice I am not stepping in. This is a step jab. I'm doing the basic jab first. We never do a complicated version before we do the basic one first. So from there, like this, you need your weight pretty much 50-50 between your front and back foot. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, I want you to do this. Get a bit of tape. Put the tape on your mirror like this. Now, what you're going to do then is you're going to move your head off the center line as you throw the jab. So that bit of tape goes level or just past your ear like this. This means that your head's off the center line. You are much more difficult to punch. Now there are two methods of defense you can use when you do this. Watch this. Here's number one. There, like that. My head's moved off that center line. There. Keeping this one here. I would use this method if you're good at keeping your shoulders high and keeping your chin down behind your shoulder. There, I'll just move my hand out of the way. See, it's protected down behind there like that. This is protecting the other side. If, however, you're one of those boxers that has your chin a little bit too high, I don't like that, but if you are one of them, then I prefer a cross-arm defense. As you do this, there, like that. So you're parrying at the same time as you are throwing your jab. This defends on this side. It does leave this side more exposed, but it's a very, very effective way of doing it, especially if you're quite big built. If you're, for example, if you're a bodybuilder, or if you're one of a bigger person that's a bit wider across the shoulders, a cross-arm defense is just a little bit easier to use like that than to do this. It's just easier. Try those. Best of luck. Tomorrow I'll come back, I'll do a quick tutorial on the cross as well, cover some basic biomechanics. Show that video to anybody that might find it useful. Best of luck. Should have mentioned the jab has four purposes. It's a rangefinder, it's a weapon, it's a point scoring, also it's a smoke screen. If I throw my jab well like this and I put it up into your eyes, you can't see what I'm doing behind it. So the jab is also a smoke screen. For purposes, the most important punch in boxing. Best of luck.